So right now, you've decided to watch this video. And I'm in a studio recording the audio to this video. I really have no idea what I'm going to say right now. But I'm okay with that. If I knew what I was going to say, you wouldn't be hearing my heart talking, you'd be hearing something that I prepared a while ago. And I would only prepare that thing a while ago because I want to say the right thing to you, and the only reason I would want to say something that's right or wrong to you is because I would want to get something from you. But if I instead don't try to get anything and I shift to a place of trying to give, I feel a shift in my body, and I allow a space in me to open up that moves much more like an apple tree. And an apple tree is not invested in how many apples it sells, it's just here to make apples. And that's what I'm here to do. And that's what you're here to do. And we've been trained by people that our job is to collect and get as many apples as possible and not give what you are naturally here to give. And if you ever saw an apple tree that didn't give its apples, what do you think would happen? It would probably get sick, because there's something it was here to do. There's something that the apple tree was put on this planet to do. It's the way that nature works. It's here to actually do something. And the only reason we stress is because we're not giving our gift. And all day we hear that gift inside of ourselves. We hear this voice inside of ourselves that tells us, why don't you leave this company? Why don't you ask that person out? Why don't you go to a cabin for a while and write a book? And that voice is scary because you don't know what's going to happen. Your ego shows up and goes, well, I can't see what that would look like, so we're not going to do that. Because we've been trained that we need to know how everything's going to go versus falling in love with not knowing. When you can fall in love with not knowing and you can listen to that voice inside you, you will be totally free. Because how boring is life when you totally know how every direction's going to go on a road trip before you go? You won't get to have any spontaneity. You won't get to just move at different twists and turns and find new people on the way there. The way a GPS works is it gives you the next turn, and then the next turn, and then the next turn. But it won't give you the next turn until you do the first turn it tells you. There's a voice inside you that goes, do this one thing. And you're scared to make that leap. Because your mind can only focus on the loss of that job or that bad relationship or that unsupportive friendship or the city that you currently live in. But it can't see what's going to show up as you let go of those things. It can't see the new relationships that you could gain as you align with your soul, and the new creative ideas that you could bring to the world, and all the infinite possibilities that are waiting on the other side of just that one leap. If you understood what you were, there'd be a lot of people at the top that would not be able to make a lot of money off of you because you would be giving your gift. And so there's so many people that are here to fight the establishment, and I say no, don't give them more reasons to keep fighting back. Instead, tap into your apple tree, because not only will you not need to buy those things from them, but you will remind those people that are trying to control you that they are apple trees too. As you access the infinite unconditional love that you are, you will start to recognize in every person the infinite unconditional love that they are, and you will give them permission to access the freedom that every human on this planet deserves to be and experience. And that's the only way that we will actually be able to shift this planet. Access your apple tree, because there is a freedom in that. There is a living in the moment in that. There is a euphoria in that. There is a power in you that's been calling you since day one. And today could actually be the first day that you listen.